today we're going to work on the toilet, and the first thing we obviously need to shut off the valve. We did that, and then next we're gonna remove the bolts. Yep. And then we're gonna drain out all the water with the goal that we can see what's going on down here. So let's have a look here. Loosen those two bolts. Okay, so let's get the water out. To do that, we just use a sponge in our case. Let's have a look. Forgot we need to remove this one here. Sorry. I'm still recording. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay. There we go. Yeah, looks like a broken wax ring to me. Let's see. Okay, as we clearly can see, everything is way too far down. This wax ring did not even do the job. So there's a ton of gunk here. Whatever I tried to do, it didn't work. Yeah, we can clearly see. Let's see if there are any screws. Maybe here are some screws. So let's get that ring removed, and then we're gonna have to install another ring and bring that up to level. Okay, let's get a look what we got. Okay, there's another flange. A flange on top of the flange. But you know, this is actually a good thing. This one here, I like that. Because this gives me a good foundation for my next ring. I'm going to place on top of it. Let's clean that up. Alright, so the idea is to install this piece, and this is especially made for when you have a situation like that where you just have the iron cast pipe left. So somebody already managed to put that ring in. We'll leave that, and we just install this one here as a spacer, which is, I think, is actually also a very good idea. And well, I would prefer a solid spacer, but I'm afraid that I don't have one. And let me go and check quickly if there is a store nearby, and if not, we're gonna use that. That will solve the purpose as well. All we need to do is we're gonna push that in here, and then we screw it down. So I already checked this one here. We are flush. Well, I would prefer to be above, but the situation is like this. And also the ring goes, that gasket here, once we tighten those screws, it will expand actually and will make the seal. So this is a very good, very nice product. So let me check and see if we find maybe we find a ring, a spacer nearby we can go and purchase quickly. Otherwise we go with that. They would have these ones here, so I probably prefer rather these ones here or that one. Go and check that out. I think we certainly can do that quickly. Okay, so we decided to go with two spacers here. They are 1/4 inch. So we're gonna make a little sandwich here, then putting it in, and I think we still have enough pipe. Pipe comes all the way up here, so the gasket can still seal. So you may have to make sure we rotate it the right way, and then we just push it down. And I want to screw down my sandwich, line that up, so when the bolts are getting inserted, so they get inserted here, so that they are about, you know, that we have enough room. I think this is good like that. So then we drill holes through here and screw it to the floor. And I think that's what we're going to do next. We're gonna use exterior screws here, and as you can see, the flange is all flush. It's almost flush with the floor, with the finished floor. It's almost sitting on the finished floor, and that's how it's supposed to be. We then can tighten the inner one. Okay, well, that's good enough, at least for now. Let's have a look. So I want to put in here 2 more screws. Okay, so we got our flange established. Now we're gonna tighten those in here, because we have to find the right thing without dropping it down there. It's this one here. Okay, so we go around the circle, so we tighten it evenly. And we don't want to over tighten it, but we need to tighten it enough so that it is seals around it. And I think you can feel when it's enough, because this is all plastic, otherwise it will just fall apart. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, so that's clean enough. I'm not even sure if you can see anything, but anyway. So now we want to verify it sits properly. And how are we gonna do that? It's just looking in the left to the right. Looks good to me. The ring seems to be where it's supposed to be. So now that's it. That's actually it. So now we install the washers. Okay, connect that back up here. Place that back here. So now we flush it multiple times to see. Okay, so this is in a nutshell how you're gonna fix a toilet which is leaking on the base where the wax ring is. So as we could see at the very beginning, so the wax ring was not even touching the bowl. So now we shimmed it to the proper height so that the wax ring actually does the job. It was more than, 3/4 we had to add to make it work. So please let me know in the comments below what you think about that repair. Please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.